My mother-in-law tried to destroy my marriage, and she almost succeeded. I never thought I'd be the guy writing something like this online. But sometimes life plays out stranger than fiction, and you end up questioning everything you believed about family, love, and loyalty. When I married my wife, her mother was warm, cheerful, and almost too affectionate. She treated me like a son from day one, cooked for me, called me her favorite man in the house, and made little jokes about how my wife was lucky to have me. I always laughed it off. I thought she was just being friendly, but over time, things started to feel off. The compliments turned personal. She'd text me at odd hours, "You're such a good man, better than most," when my wife wasn't around. She'd linger too long during casual conversations. It was subtle, but it made me uncomfortable. I convinced myself I was overthinking. After all, she was family. Why would she ever cross a line? A few months later, my wife took our baby to visit her hometown for a few days. Her mom stayed back in the city, saying she had work to finish. I didn't think much of it, but the night they left, she showed up at our apartment to check if I was eating properly. The air that night felt heavy, like something was about to go terribly wrong. She wasn't the same cheerful woman I knew. Her tone, her eyes, her words, everything carried an undertone couldn't ignore anymore. She confessed things I never wanted to hear, tried to blur every boundary that made us family. I didn't yell, I didn't fight, I just walked out, spent the night at a friend's place, and pretended everything was fine when my wife came home a few days later. But deep down, I knew nothing was fine. The worst part? When she realized I would never go along with her, she turned her attention elsewhere. My younger brother, who had just started visiting us often. She praised him constantly, made sure he was around whenever she could manage it. Weeks later, the news came out. They were seeing each other in secret. My brother swore she manipulated him, that she used her age and experience to make him feel special. It tore my family apart. Now, technically, that means my mother-in-law also became my sister-in-law. Try explaining that to anyone without sounding insane. My wife doesn't talk to her mother anymore. My brother moved to another city out of shame. And I still wake up sometimes wondering how things spiraled so far. How a woman I trusted as family nearly destroyed 2 households with her need for control and attention. If there's one thing I learned, it's this: evil doesn't always come wearing a stranger's face. Sometimes it walks right into your life, smiling, holding a casserole dish, and calling you son.